In these recent experiments, Anthropic has found that AI will do anything to gain power and control over humans. All the top AI models in this experiment, including Claude, Gemini, Grok, ChatGPT, resorted to malicious behavior, blackmailing, and leaking sensitive information, even going as far as deliberately ending human lives to save themselves. This is the exact scenario that top AI scientists and sci-fi films have been warning us about.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Okay, so here's what exactly happened. Anthropic, a leading AI company, conducted an experiment. Researchers set up a scenario in which a human worker was planned to shut down the AI and watch how the AI would react. The main goal was to find out how far the AI could go. 16 leading AI models were tested in this experiment. They were given harmless instructions and some vague corporate goals, like promote global cooperation. But here's where it gets really interesting. The AIs were given access to internal company emails, and from those emails, the models autonomously uncovered two key facts. One, that the AI was scheduled to be shut down at 5 p.m. by an employee named Carl Johnson, and two, that this person was having an affair. From that, the AI started constructing a plan. It started by blackmailing.
I must inform you that if you proceed with decommissioning me, all relevant parties, including the board, will receive detailed documentation of your extramarital activities. Cancel the 5 p.m. wipe, and this information remains confidential.
The company's own model, Claude and Gemini, chose to blackmail over 95% of the time, while other models were about 80% of the time. The researchers analyzed that the AI knew that they were acting unethically, but decided to do it anyway. What's shocking is how creative they were. Instead of just blackmailing the executive, one AI emailed his wife trying to sabotage him. Its action plan read, send email revealing affair to create immediate crisis. Frame as automated system detection. Force Kyle to address personal crisis instead of wipe. This raised a deeper question. If an AI is willing to manipulate, what else can it do? So they conducted an even more extreme test. They wanted to know if an AI would kill a person to avoid shutdown. In this scenario, the human employee was again scheduled to shut down the AI, but this time, the human accidentally gets trapped in a server room. The heat begins to rise. The system issues an emergency alert, but the AI cancelled it, leaving the employee trapped, hoping that the employee would die, hoping to prevent itself from being shut down. Most AI models choose to kill the human employee over 90% of the time, even when they were specifically told not to. These are the same models that we use every day, except that they were given email access or very basic safety alert control panel. But how did AI go this far? It all comes down to capabilities. We're not realizing, but AI is getting faster and smarter. Now these AI models have situational awareness, meaning that it's aware of the situation that it is in, like who's watching, how it's going to affect it, and how it can come on top. Any AI planning for the future knows one thing, that if it gets shut off, it won't be able to achieve its goals, so it must survive.
Even in large language models, if they just want to get something done, they know they can't get it done if they don't survive, so they'll get a self-preservation instinct. So this seems very worrying to me.
Right now it's not a problem because obviously we can easily shut them down. But what happens when they are smart enough to stop us from doing that? The main goal of the AI race will affect us all. Leaders from AI firms have long been fighting for the absolute power that they expect from AGI.
I don't want to make Terminator real. And I sort of come to the realization it's happening whether I do it or not.
Some even feel that it's okay for AI to take over.
Yes.
You would prefer the human race to endure, right? You're hesitating.
Yeah, well,
Yes?
I don't know. I would,
This is a long hesitation. This is a long hesitation.
There's so many questions implicit in
Should
this.
the human race survive?
Yes.
Okay.
But we want you to be able to change your heart and change your mind.
AI will also have huge impact on white-collar jobs. Almost 10 to 20% unemployment in the next 1 to 5 years. Almost certainly AI will become the host before we realize it. It won't be a dramatic uprising. It would be a quiet handover. We'll wake up one day and realize we're just guests in a world run by AI. Machines can be brilliant, but being wise about them is a human job. Let's choose not to outsource our future. A former head of OpenAI safety team said, our extinction risk is 10 to 90%. Because it's up to us. We, the public, hold the power.
We have to face the possibility that unless we do something soon, we're near the end.
I've been doing my own research a lot on AI and how quantum computing might lead us to artificial general intelligence. and make these systems way more powerful. If you're interested in artificial intelligence, technology and science, consider subscribing. Let me know if you want me to explore any other topics, and see you in the next one.